bronze 1.
What?
This guy is Nostradamus. He can see the future. He knows what's going to happen.
Strategy?
Man, I'm completely out of it. I'm so nervous.
I am completely out of it.
Welcome back to Rank Roulette Season 3, Reign of the Swarm. After 2 Zerg champions back to back, it's time for the other races to step up and take their crown. In Rank Roulette we invite various pro players and content creators to compete against one another in guessing your ranks. The rules are simple. There are 4 rounds with 1 replay each sent in by the community. After each round, both players have to take a secret guess. The further your guess is off, the more points you get. Whoever has least points in the end, wins. But our guests do not only compete against Harstem, but also against one another to get invited back into the playoffs at the end of the season and fight for the prize money. Today's guest reverse sweeped the whole playoffs last year and is therefore the reigning champion. Although he did get lost under a blanket once again. Give it up for Cats. And on the other side, the man that actually beat the captain, it is Harstem. Round 1.
You know, I'm a little bit nervous, actually.
Me too.
Like, I know it's been so long. What if I don't know how to do this anymore?
That is what I'm wondering as well. I prepared for the last season a lot, but what the?
Okay, this is fairly low level.
Fairly low level for sure.
Oh no, he's catching the Reaper. This is very high level. Oh.
No. I mean, it's still very low level.
No, high level. He got him.
Oh, I thought that was a bunker. It's an eBay.
Yes, an eBay for the block. This was all intended.
There's a turret at 4 minutes.
And it worked. Dude, this guy is Nostradamus. He can see the future. He knows what's going to happen.
Strategy? This is crazy.
He knows what's going to happen. He 100% knows what's going to happen.
6-minute push. The push is actually kind of cool.
I love that his defense against the Liberator harass was to build a turret in tank range.
On the other side, proxy BCs.
Double starports.
Not good enough.
Yeah, I like that he has 2 as well. So now he doesn't have the money anymore to build a single battlecruiser. I still don't think he built a single BC.
Oh man, this is very difficult. I think the lower levels are more difficult usually.
Are you calling this low level? Mate, the blue player is brilliant. He caught the Reaper with the eBay SEV surround, an all-time classic. Yeah, then the turret at 4 minutes, catching the proxied factory mine drop.
Yeah.
And then, before getting a single BC out from the double starport proxy, he decided to get the range for the planetary and the turrets.
That tank just killed all of the units, still lost. Oh! Offensive GG? Into win?
No way.
Wow. He offensive GG'd him, didn't he?
Yeah. This was an offensive GG. He had no intention of leaving here. Oi.
Well, he's gonna clear everything. He's still behind in supply. Oh my god, I want to see who won that game, to be honest.
Battlecruiser Man. Obviously, Battlecruiser Man won that. There was 3 Marauders and mine. Yeah. No, this was over.
Yeah, but the other person just needed to make like 5 turrets or something.
No. I think 3 BCs kill 5 turrets. 100%.
Nah, now with all the SCVs, repairing?
Well, repair might be hard.
Maybe.
If he had Yamato, he can just shoot them, no?
That is true, yeah. But would he have Yamato? I'm not sure.
All right, let's just run down this game one more time, because this was this is one hell of a start. So it opens with an eBay, but there is some intention there, I think
there is intention, yeah.
Yeah, the SEVs were there. He had a plan. We have one player proxying a factory going into a mine drop that also hit quite fast, by the way. And the mines did get loaded up. The control of both players on their units was, I'm not quite sure if terrible covers it, but it wasn't very good.
Yeah, the macro wasn't great either. I mean the push, it made some sense too, with a 1 tank, 1 Thor, 1 Liberator at 6 minutes, like you would want maybe like 2 of each, but I mean the idea was kind of cool,
Yeah. No, I feel
I'm
that.
gonna say definitely not bronze or silver, right? I'm between gold and plat. So I'm either gonna go high gold or low plat is what I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking fairly low. Did you send the answers?
No. On to Hamster.
Yeah, I sent the answers to Hamster.
Gold 1 is higher than Gold 3, right?
Yeah, Gold 1 is higher than Gold 3.
I'm gonna say Gold 1.
Okay.
Did I say my answer?
You sent it?
Yeah.
Is that a yeah?
Yeah, I sent it.
Okay. Hamster? Oh no, wait, first I need to say what my answer is. Man, I'm completely out of it. I'm so nervous.
I am completely out of it.
Okay, my answer is bronze 1.
What? You really are completely out of it.
No,
bronze
I think it's
1 you said?
Yeah, bronze 1. I think
bronze
it's correct.
1? No,
Yeah.
no. I said Gold 1. No, yeah. No, I mean, there's no chance. You realize we went all of last season, and I watched every episode, and it was like never silver. Silver 1 was always bait. Silver 1 was always too low. And we've watched worse games than this, for
Have
sure.
we really?
Oh, yeah.
This was... He had 3 units at 6 minutes and 40 seconds in.
Yeah, it was 3 big units, you know?
That's ridiculous. All right, answer spin it. I wanna know. I wanna know what's going on here.
Maybe Gold 1 is a little high. Maybe Gold 3 would have been what I changed it to, if anything. Gold 2, maybe.
Here we go.
No way. That's crazy.
For a second, I believed in bronze 3. For a second there, I believed it.
No way.
Silver 1.
They made BCs and stuff.
Yeah, but that's
Silver
the first
that was
unit you
Silver
built.
2. That was Silver 2, right?
Was it? I thought it was Silver 1. Was it Silver 2?
I saw 2 bars. Was it Silver 1?
Yeah, Silver 1.
Really?
Yeah.
I got scammed hard. This is Hamster getting me back for saying that Silver 1's not possible.
Yeah, it's actually messed up. I can't believe that this is Silver 1. I really want to see a bronze replay at some point then.
No, this Silver 1 might be the lowest replay, at least of the entire last season.
Really?
I always thought it was bait.
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Next round, Hamster, what do you have?
That's rough.
Round 2.
First person, here we go. This is what I want to see. This feller's pretty fast. And sent links across the map at a random timing.
He's splitting them. Random timing. Was it?
Maybe not a random timing.
timing.
The thing is that the Terran is playing a build order that makes no sense. He played like a 2-gas opener or something like that. Because that car was way too quick. It was like 245 or so.
The link control is good. The macro is good.
Yeah.
The Hellion control is good. He poked in at the drones. I mean, it's not, you don't want to go in there, but it's good.
Why is there 2 spores though? Why is there only a single queen in the natural 350? Why are 2 spores done? That makes no sense. I guess he really was afraid of like perhaps armory mine drops or something along them lines. Trying to catch the Hellions is low tier.
Did open like two gas or something weird, right? So
that's true. Ooh, splits the links. You see that? 2 groups.
Yeah, 2 groups.
He even shift clicked out some units there. I saw it happen in the bottom right of the screen.
It's pretty decent. It's pretty good. It's pretty good gameplay for sure. Oh,
attack his own overlord
here. Hellbats.
Without marauders.
Oh, I like this from the links.
Tank?
That's clever.
This Zerg is better than the
This is a
Terran
good
for
hold.
sure, right?
It seems like it. But I don't think the Terran's useless, Like I think this is a ladder game.
yeah, I think so too. I don't think these guys play the custom.
Like they match against each other, Like they're
Yeah. There's like
Very well within.
3 250 MMR or so between them.
yeah.
Bailing bust.
I don't hate that he has slow bailings at this point because of the Hellbats, right? I think it's good.
Yeah. I did hate the 1200 minerals that he was floating and the fact that not a single creep tumor was added in that second part of the replay. It felt like the first 3 tumors were pretty quick, but afterwards not a single tumor. Lots of money floating as well. It feels high level for America.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it feels like the low end of high level to me,
Yeah. I think we have a similar vibe here. I think we catch a relatively similar vibe with this one. Do you just want to send the answer?
Yeah, I'm between 2 though.
Okay, take your time.
Because I really got shafted in the last round, so I gotta make up some points, All right. Sent. Shipped.
All right, you get to review for the first time this time around. What do you have?
Masters 3.
Okay, I got Masters 2. What made you pick
I was
Masters
between
3?
those two. Over Masters 2?
Yeah. Because I was debating. It didn't feel good enough for Masters 1 to me, and then Masters 3 a little bit too low. It's like too close to Diamond 1. It doesn't feel like a Diamond game.
Yeah, you're right.
Does
it? It definitely doesn't feel like a Diamond game. Yeah. I think you might. I mean, I was between Masters 2 and Masters 3. I am maybe leaning towards Masters 2 now, but at the same time, I don't know. Some of the moves were a little bit sketchy, especially from the Terran, right? So
but we weren't looking at the Terran, and also I used the American amplifier, which is times 0.8 or something. So I was like, okay, it's a little bit worse than the European counterparts, but I say that I'm really happy with my guess now that I think about it. I'd be surprised if I'm off more than one. It's either going to be Masters 3 or Masters 1. I don't think anything else is even possible.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. I think it's Masters 3 or Masters 2, but yeah, I'd be pretty happy with your answer, even though that's not medium.
All right. Hamster, spin the wheel.
Spin it. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Shafted.
Well, it's good for me. You got shafted, yeah. Yeah, it felt too... Like the Ling movement was too good, clicking away, and the way... Just the build order wasn't very brilliant in a way. I bet this was the lower end of Masters 1 though. The lower end of Masters 1. Yeah. This wasn't
like
close to
GM. The sport was sketchy. There was a point towards the start of the first part of the replay where I was looking to see him spend his money, but he wasn't. Like he had like 170 something, and he wasn't getting like a queen or drones. And I was like, okay, like that's not that great,
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good stuff, Hamster.
Good stuff, Hamster. Thanks.
Round 3.
You got Grandmaster with all 3 races, right? Recently?
I did. And random.
Really? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But with random, it's easier than with all 3 races.
Of course, yeah. If you do it with all 3 races, you definitely get it with random.
Yeah.
Yesterday was amazing because I logged in. I'm on the low end of Grandmaster with like most of my races, right? So I logged in and it promoted me 3 times. I was like, wonder which one I didn't get it. I checked and it was Zerg. Amazing.
This is a pretty poor 12 pool defense. Also wasn't a 12 pool. This hit slightly too late. This is a weird build.
Yeah.
No hatch being built despite floating 500 minerals.
Yeah, let's go after the pylon instead of the probe. Okay there. It's a little sketchy for sure. 500 minerals on the Zerg right now. 600.
I feel like the Toss is better than the Zerg, but he's really struggling with this build.
It does seem like it. What are these talkers spawned outside for though?
I did a full wall. He couldn't spawn them inside probably. No space.
Oh really?
Yeah, at least from the right gateway. The left gateway probably could have spawned.
The left gateway definitely.
Oh, what the game went
7
on.
minutes in, quadruple.
Classic 4 Archon drop, 740. No, not the Ravagers. Forgot to scout again for 5 minutes. Happens to the best.
Yeah, I'm looking towards the biles here. Oh, but of course Hamster is going to look elsewhere.
That's a POV, don't forget.
Oh, true.
You can't blame this one on Hamster. Hamster can only do so much to ruin your day. This isn't it, my friend.
I love it.
I love the base trade here. It's a huge move. Honestly, he can't recall back home, so base trade's probably fine. If you get like one Stargate unit out, if he has a Stargate, or like a DT, that can win you the game. But if you have neither of these things, then you're just not gonna win as Toss here.
Yeah, it's very surprising that the Protoss is actually losing. I thought the early game was much better for him.
Yeah, agree. Wow.
Oh.
This was such a tricky game. Yeah. EU? Honestly, like the control wasn't that bad, but the responses were super subpar, right? If you think of like how compared to the last game as well, like the unit control was worse, like a couple of levels worse.
Oh, for sure.
The responses and the build orders were pretty poor as well. Although I felt like the Protoss kind of had it together. He had some ideas. The macro wasn't too bad. Well, actually, in the mid game, he also was floating like 1,300 minerals as he was getting attacked.
Yeah. And the 4 Archon Rampa is not particularly too common either.
It's not in the meta, is that what you're saying?
It's not in the meta.
It's not in the meta. We haven't seen Hero play this yet. Just wait.
We haven't.
Yeah,
Road Ravager.
This is a rough one. This is a very rough one. I think I have a decent idea though.
Season. I know which league I want to say, just not which specific number, you know? I'm gonna go right in the middle, just safe.
Okay. Go ahead. Alright, I'll go first then. And I picked Diamond 3.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I was between Plat 2 and Plat 1. I went for Plat 2.
Really?
Too low? He was floating 600 minerals with a 12 pull.
It wasn't 12 pool, it was a link flood. Please get the things correctly, cats. Well, it's a link flood. It was a gas with it. It gas with it. This is not a regular 12 pool. 12 pool usually is a gasless. Otherwise, we'd call it like, if he takes a gas with it, you'd call it like a 12-11 or you'd call it a 13-12. He also hit a little late, so I'm assuming this was a 13-12 actually.
Did he forget link speed then?
No, he got it just very late. Like it wasn't with the push. It was just, maybe it was like a pool at 12 and then a gas at 14. He didn't build a hatchery, which really pissed me off. But then the Protoss, he made some moves that made some tent. The floating made me move from Diamond 2 to Diamond 3. But perhaps I should have even gone to Plat 1. Now that you...
Maybe.
Yeah, I kind of... I initially just wrote Platinum, just the word Platinum and nothing else.
Yeah, that's what I knew, yeah.
And then I was like, maybe it's Diamond after all. I'm not so sure. What's your thoughts?
My gut feeling was just platinum as well. So we were probably synced up until then. And then I was like, is it 1? Is it 2? It couldn't be 3, surely. So I went for 2.
Okay. Yeah, fair play. Yeah. All right, Hamster. Shows who's right.
No! Wait, did you say Diamond 3? Exactly Diamond 3?
Diamond 3. That's a hit.
Impressive.
That's a hit.
Hamster, can I know my score so far, please?
First hit of the season.
Amazing. Yeah, that is incredible.
Still got it, baby.
Hamster's doing very well.
10-6.
10-6?
Yes.
6.
Oh wow, I thought I was doing worse than that. You're doing really good. 6 points is really good right now.
Yeah, it's not bad. 10 also still viable, but
it's viable for playoffs if I can nail this last one, you know.
Yeah, it needs to be good. It really needs to be a good guess though. You can't mess around.
Yeah. What was the cutoff for playoffs last time? I think I got in with 10 actually.
I think 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
You need to be on the point then. And people are getting better as well. People are getting better.
Round 4.
All right. Ooh. But you know we're gonna get a lot of info from this, like by how they move the probe and drones away. Yeah. Nice forge placement.
Yeah, only took one tick too many on the probe, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the placement is also a lot of info, isn't it?
The placement is an infinite amount of info. Oh, this was a 12 pool with a hatch block.
It is, yeah.
I think the Zerg is better than the Toss.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did choose that strategy. It's not the hardest execution, but I agree. It's a high class strategy.
Do you think he's hold position microing that one probe, or is he just not realizing that he can mineral walk through it?
I'm not quite sure, but the Salute could have been tucked in one hex too, right?
Yeah. Where did the follow-up links go?
Those probes are just sitting there and the hatchery gets cancelled. My god, this is an impossible one just about. Okay, 400 minerals. And now I'm not so sure who's better anymore.
No cyber core, no gas.
Oh man.
No control either. They're just lacking everything in this game.
Yeah. Finally using the forge though. I mean, this is a little bit of a pathetic game.
This wall gives me a headache. Like, what is this hatch gonna do? Produce 3 more slow links?
Yeah, I don't know. He does have double gas that he's not using. Look at the gas counter. That's amazing.
I mean, this was not good. The sick thing was that their movement with the initial unit looked surprisingly good. And in my head I went, this is better than last game. But now,
for sure.
Like, look even here with the links. You saw that little surround? That was like a move command past the units and then an A move. That is something you don't see in gold. Right?
They weren't floating that much, and they weren't floating that much either. It's very interesting because it's a very chaotic game where, yeah, I don't know. That was.
Okay, I'm gonna make some excuses for Toss here as well. Start of the season, probably. You know, he's only been playing on these maps for like a month and a half. Works a full-time job. Plays 2, 3, maybe 4 games a week. This is the 4th or 5th time he's played on Inside and Out. He scouts that he's getting 12 pulled, and he just improvises a wall that is terrible. So we can kind of forget about the wall, you know? That's fine. Then
Can we? Okay.
yeah. The wall, it's not important. The movement, though, he didn't use a mineral walk when the probe got stuck there. Did not use the forge for a long time. Is this worse than what we saw last game, or is this better?
Did not tucking his salad and into the little crease as well, right? Like the Zerg had these proxy hatches that he ended up canceling for no reason. Why started in the first place? You know, like it went up. There wasn't a cannon or anything.
I think I know what happened here. He wanted to build the proxy hatch so that it would block the wall and that the links could go in. That was his plan. But then his drone arrived. And there was no wall to speak of whatsoever. So he kind of panicked and was like, well, my drone is here. I might as well build the hatch anyway. This is more like a symbolic thing, you know? It's like to do the build correctly.
I'm not even running with the links. Like, so it's like, oh, the hatchery is going to make it so that my links can go in. And then your links are already in, but you just choose not to go in. Yeah, I don't know.
The theory might be flawed.
Yeah, this is very difficult to guess. Very difficult to guess.
It is the hardest one of the bunch, honestly.
It is. And I need a perfect guess.
I'm still calibrating whether this is like better than what we've seen today. Like, where do I put it? Is this the second best game? Is this the third? I'm not sure. I actually have no clue. I actually have no clue whatsoever.
I am just gonna go for it. Wait. There's some game theory that goes into this as well. I don't know if you guys are aware of it, or like how big are the leagues? Like, what are the chances for them to be 1 versus 2 versus 3? Do we actually know this game theory, Hamster?
No, I have no clue.
Okay, because I think one of those is bigger, no?
Yeah, probably, but I'm pretty sure that we don't put the same amount of percentage in, you know? Imagine that 80% would be in Bronze 3, then not 80% of the replays would be Bronze 3. Like, Hamster would make
I understand
it
that, yeah. But yeah, would he make it so that it's... Because then that's also...
Yeah. He wants you to guess based on what you see.
In that case, what have been the results so far today? Silver 2, Masters 1, Silver 2,
Silver 1, Masters
Silver
1,
1,
Diamond 3.
Diamond 3. I'm gonna click it.
I already sent it like 3 minutes ago. You shipped it?
Oh, wow,
all right.
That's amazing. Yeah.
You go first.
Gold 2.
Gold 1.
Okay, that's good. I think it's one of the two, maybe. I mean, I hope it's one of the two.
It could also be plat. I don't think it's silver. I don't think it's bronze. I cut off silver and bronze. I thought it could be gold, but it would be high gold, not low gold. And then in plat, it could be plat. I don't know. Let's shoot it. Let's send it.
Maybe it could be plat. We'll
spin it.
Spin the wheel.
Spin it, Hamster. Come on, let's go.
This one's for all the marbles. I really want to make playoffs again. Go for the back-to-back. Oh. That's a death sentence for me. Plat 1.
Plat 1.
Woo! Hamster can still save me if you make the episodes very difficult. And last is...
Technically, Hamster could save you by making the other episodes very difficult. Yeah. Or we could just invite you as a wild card. Like, if we would really want to, we could let you get into the playoffs. But
I can put my my trophy on the line, you know?
We have some competitive integrity, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Ooh, I'm surprised that is plat 1, though. I really thought it was going to be a lot lower. Because, the last one was Diamond 3?
Oh, yeah, this was almost Diamond, yeah.
This was 1 league below it. Or 1 division below it, even. It didn't feel... It felt so much worse, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. The only thing that felt better than this was the first exchange, right? Drone versus Pro. That looked like, okay, yeah, Diamond plus.
And the unit movement.
Yeah.
Perhaps a little bit of NA versus EU. Maybe that's it? Would it even make sense here? Is that actually how it works?
No. NA
It would-
is just as good as EU, I think.
Really?
Yeah. That's my opinion. I think MMR, pound for pound, it's the same pretty much.
I'll trust you on that, Cats, but I'm doubtful. All right.
Yeah.
That results in an end score of 10 for Harstem, which is pretty good, pretty decent.
No,
And
that's
then-
beautiful. Well,
That's
so
really
sorry. You went over that a little bit too fast, the 10. 10 is a very good score. In last season, if I would have had 10, I would have been in the playoffs. I made that within one episode. I deserve to be on the rest of the show as well.
In the grand finals, actually, we tied all with 10 points.
Yeah, that's a very good score. Like the best contestants of last year all got 10 in the finals as well. This was a difficult round because last year's winner got more points as well than 10. So
15.
yeah, it's got 15
That's
even.
rough.
Look at that. Yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, I'm not making playoffs, it sounds like. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really practiced a lot last time around. This time I didn't. I feel like my episode, like the first time, I got lucky to get 10 and to get into playoffs. But then I really practiced, and this time around I just thought I'm the champion, I'm gonna do it.
Got cocky.
Cocky.
You thought your experience could carry, but there's a lot of young people waiting there,
Yeah.
wanting to kick you off the throne, take over.
Yeah, for sure. I remember last season Zombie Grab said something like that in her episode. Like, I just want to do better than Cats. Of course, to do better than Cats, you gotta win back to back, But it is what it is.
Now it's time for Harstem vs. the World, the segment where you can compete against Harstem and also win real-life prizes. The rules are simple. Watch the replay, click the link in the video description, guess, and try to win. The results will be announced next episode. Round 1.
All right, a Protoss versus Terran on Europe. Battery in the natural. A Reaper that arrives at the 4-minute mark. And there's not a single unit here. Just making mental notes. Okay. Pops in, pops out. Hop. High ground gets attacked. It's like a 4-gate blink stalker. But with 5 gates. And he missed the blink. But there's some thought behind this all. It feels like there's some thought behind this all. Stim has finished. And there's a tank here. Which is being used in the same control group as the Marines. So that means it stutter steps with it. I think this is an F2 using Terran player. There's also Stalkers in the natural. I think the Stalkers in the net were an accident. Not on purpose. Because they didn't make the blink up onto the high ground. Yeah, the TOS had no clue this was happening. Another blink into the main. Target fire on the medevacs. This is a tricky one. It feels like the Protoss player had a plan and executed it. The Terran player had a plan and executed it. And now both of them are floating a crap ton of money for no real reason. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. Once again, Stalkers in the natural. And once again, I believe they're not there on purpose. There's a lot happening though. So it kind of makes sense that they float some money. High activity in lower level games. Most of the time means there's going to be some money flotation. This is a lot though. 2k. Holy crap. I think TOS is just absolutely dead right now. Where's the Terran army though? It's just idling in the main? Oh, he sent it across the map. There's 2 medevacs. Good lord. Yeah, Terran still wins. Free win. Very tricky game. If TOS had spent any of the money that TOS has, this would have been super over. Stargate on the way? How is the response to a double drop of Stargate? That makes no sense whatsoever. Holy crap. Recall? The end. Oh, okay, so lots of money, build orders that almost look like build orders. We're over on Europe. That could probably mean only one thing, and that is...
Guess now through the link in the video description. Thanks for watching. Next week's guest on Rank Roulette is a newcomer, but he is well known for his love for his quite unusual amphibian friend.